In today's video, I want to talk to you about your marketing plan. I always tell students the hardest part about being a real estate investor is finding inventory. You're looking for distressed assets. You're looking for sellers who need to sell for a discounted price for a reason. Maybe they inherited the property and they can't afford it. They're a tired landlord and their last tenant messed up the property and they don't have the money to fix it. But you're trying to go through all the different houses out there and determine which sellers are motivated to sell at a discounted price. So outbound marketing is key, and the way that you find these properties is what sets you apart from other investors. And so we're gonna go through all the different marketing strategies in future videos, and I'm gonna break them down one by one, but just as an overview, some of the many ways that you can find distressed properties are through direct mail, so sending out a bunch of postcards or letters. Pay-per-click advertising is a great way that we use to find distressed sellers. That's obviously where you have a landing page on the internet and you're posting ads on Google, trying to get people to click on that link, and then they'll go and put in their address and you can contact them that way. There's obviously Facebook advertising, bandit signs. It's something that's been around forever, and you guys probably see them on every street corner, but they still work. Those are the little signs that are stuck in the ground that say, "We buy houses," and a phone number. That's called bandit sign. Cold calling, buying a list and appending phone numbers to that list, and then cold calling people and asking them if they want to sell their house. Driving for dollars, just driving around looking for property, writing down the address. There's door knocking. If you find a neighborhood you like, we've sent people in to go door knocking, knocking door to door. Do you want to sell your house? Do you want to sell your house? And if someone's not home, we'll hang a door hanger with our phone number on their doorknob that says we're interested in buying your house. You can find property through Craigslist, through obviously the MLS and FMLS if you are an agent or you're working with an agent. You can also use Zillow to do that. You can find properties through YouTube. Some of the strategies that we use not only to find properties but also to follow up with our customers once they've called and expressed an interest in selling is through text services, text blasting people. So the same list that you buy and use for cold calling, you can also take that and put it into a text platform and text blast people to see if they're interested in selling or to follow up with them. There's ringless voicemail, so you can actually set up a ringless voicemail system. You plug the phone numbers in and you can record a message and it'll automatically drop into their voicemail box without ringing, so they don't even see the call come in, it doesn't ring, but all of a sudden they have a voicemail. "Hey, if you're interested in selling your house, please give me a call back at this number." Skip tracing is one of the ways that we find out who owns property, and I'm going to show you how to do that in a future video as well. So as far as a marketing plan, you need to think about what it is that you want to do in your market. A lot of the investors around the country, they do a lot of different things. They'll do, as an example, direct mail, cold calling, and texting, or they'll do pay-per-click and cold calling. So I recommend, if you're just starting out, you have a limited budget, just picking one platform and going with it. And it really depends on what you like and what you're good at. They all have different benefits, different pros and cons. If you like talking on the phone, you don't mind calling people, cold calling is a great thing to do. Not a lot of people do it. Direct mail is, people get 25 pieces of direct mail a week from investors wanting to buy their house. So it's kind of oversaturated, but at the same time, usually anybody that calls you from that, they want to sell their house. They're calling you from a postcard you sent them. You will get quite a few of them, probably 50% of them, who say, "Take me off your list," but the other 50% want to sell, so that's a great strategy. But again, I recommend picking one of the strategies and becoming really good at that strategy, and then adding others to it as you grow and your budget grows. So when you want to spend $2,000 a month, put it all into pay-per-click or put it all into direct mail. As you get to a point where you've done a couple deals and you've got $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 in the bank, then you might want to say, in addition to my direct mail at $2,000 a month, now I want to add $2,000 a month worth of pay-per-click advertising, or $2,000 a month worth of cold calling. So remember, the hardest part to being successful in this business is finding properties. You have to work harder than the other people are to find the properties. And so I'm going to go through every different type of marketing, outbound marketing strategy that we use to find properties, and find the one that you like and become an expert in it, and you will find the properties that are out there. In a good market, in a bad market, there's always properties to sell. so there's always properties for us to buy as investors, but you have to work hard to find them. So take these strategies, come up with your marketing plan, put them into practice, and you'll start finding some properties.